Hello, everybody! Rufo here, and I bring to you a different game. Originally made by LucasArts, but this is actually brought to us by Double Fine, because it is a remaster. Ah, peaceful, serene. Good scenes, lovely fields, toxic wasteland. Oh. Right.
I'm thirsty.
That seems like a bad place to get a drink.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Yeah, no kidding.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive.
I suppose these are,
I feel like I could.
evolutionarily speaking, good things.
Like I could. Like I could. Take on the world.
That doesn't sound good. Meanwhile, in a different area.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
You people are weird.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note.
Yeah, so stop talking about shooting the messenger.
It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both.
Well then.
I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion.
Yay! Folks, let's play Maniac Mansion 2, Day of the Tentacle. This is specifically the remastered version. But it's a fun and amusing point and click. Why am I playing this instead of my usual two games? Well, this is because the Summer Games Done Quick Marathon is taking place July 3rd through 9th of 2016. So if you're watching this when this video goes up, that's tomorrow. I plan to watch this marathon and well, I'm not gonna get a lot done during the marathon. The Summer Games Done Quick benefits Doctors Without Borders, or their French name, Médecins Sans Frontières. Sorry if I butchered that horribly. You can check out more information on this at gamesdonequick.com. I'll be sure to put up a link both in video and in the description. And well, if you're watching this after the fact, then you can actually look up information on the upcoming Awesome Games Done Quick or Summer Games Done Quick, depending on the time of year. Hoorah! Up for the interim. Looks like the intro's about over, so best get ready to play. Sadly, the cow is not coming with us. We have arrived at the mansion.
Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Oh, we'll find it soon enough. But this is Bernard Bernoulli, who was actually featured in the original Maniac Mansion.
I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
Right.
Laverne's covering that territory.
Well, Bernard seems to have assigned himself the smallest area.
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
But of course, it's also the most applicable area.
There's something funny about that clock.
Oh, and if we so wanted, we could play this in its original version just by pushing the F1 key. This is what it originally looked like. I'm going to stick with remaster because personally, I'm not a big fan of pixels.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Simple enough. Oh! Ouch. Meanwhile, upstairs.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time.
Oh,
They're
Dr.
good
Fred.
pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Well, that settles that.
Good thing you told us that.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Now I remember. He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Yeah, Bernard actually came to free Green Tentacle.
Well, what
Not so
possible
much purple.
harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
You have no idea.
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milquetoast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Yeah, that.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river!
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of
Indeed.
course, that's why I'll have to do it! Yesterday! To the time machine!
Uh-oh.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon!
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No,
Yeah.
you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
I can't argue with the doctor's
Of
logic.
course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people.
Oh boy.
Well, I'll be.
Hooray for time travel.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
I don't think he'll
This
do
must
that.
be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die. Die.
We may
Right.
not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure
Well, what are you
Dr.
worried
Fred
about?
wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
Oh, college
It
kids.
works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough.
That's because it wasn't.
Uh-oh.
Well, so begins our problem. At least one of them's enjoying the ride. It was quite the ride, clearly. Where in places? Oh, there's Bernard. Funny how he didn't seem to go anywhere.
Mail order jewels.
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
Yeah.
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they
Doctor?
alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans?
How are you gonna get him a battery?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now
Normally,
what am I
Dr.
going
Fred
to
would
do?
be off screen, but...
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1.
It's a remaster.
Find plans. Step
Supports
2.
widescreen. He didn't make
Save
it off screen.
world. Step 3. Get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
I think Dr. Fred is most excited for step 3. Either way, zoom in. Alright.
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
So our objective is right now is to find his super battery plan.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds. Wow!
Yeah, I'll say.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
Yeah, good question.
My ingenious super battery design, please.
Here you go.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogen, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No, let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Well, Huggy seems pretty thick.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay,
Would be a concern.
come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogen, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogen.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Surprised he didn't die from it.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Yay! I will say, 200 years seems a little short for 12 generations. Oh well. What's all this?
Kumquats.
Right. Well, let's see if we can figure out what point in colonial times we're at. What's over here? Hello, sir!
If you think I'm something to look at now, just wait!
Alright then.
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Wait.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one.
Well, that's not
I
encouraging.
can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
So,
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered?
kind of.
I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
You are truly whacked, Ben.
Huh, that's what they said about the man who invented bifocals.
Wasn't that you?
Good point. Guess they were right.
Alright then.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
So where is he?
Where's this Red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting his guests.
Well, that explains why he's not so good at,
I need Red
Being
to
an
help me
innkeeper.
save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh? Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
Apparently there's a bit of a rivalry going on.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane! And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent. Not that I'm bitter.
Ah, so there's the issue.
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy, not bad.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
That seemed to have missed an entire line of dialogue.
Excuse me, mister.
Mr. Electricity? That would be me.
Well, see ya.
Carry on.
Oh well. Oh well, enough about that. Oh, hi, Laverne.
Get me down from here!
Ah, don't you worry, girl. I'll work on it. What's all this, then?
It's totally covered with crud.
Alright, then. Well, before we actually... First place where I actually start getting stuff done will be with Bernard, but, Bernard's going to need this letter.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
And fortunately, we can just send this to him.
Well, I'll just run to the Chronojon.
There's something in the Chronojon.
Yay! And we'll go to him.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive?
Yeah, that is a bit of a concern.
Get me out of here! I like trees and everything, but this one has got to go.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything with Laverne until we do something about that tree. Oh well.
There, it's off. But it's too late now.
Yeah. since Purple Tentacle drank from the sludge either earlier this day or yesterday. But we'll talk with Dr. Fred next time. We'll see you then. Later.